Hello everyone, let me introduce the operation instructions of the monitor. Structure introduction. At the top left of the machine is the alarm light. According to the different alarm levels, there are high, medium, and low alarm prompts. The bottom of the machine is the switch key, shortcut key, and control drug shuttle. Blood pressure measurement key. Press once to inflate the cuff and measure blood pressure once. Alarm sound pause button. Press this button. The alarm sound will be suspended for 2 minutes. When the alarm is muted, press this button to turn on the alarm side again. Alarm sound pause button. Press this button. The alarm will be paused for 2 minutes. When the alarm is muted, press this button to turn on the alarm again. Waveform freeze key. A short press will freeze the measured ECG waveform, which is convenient for doctors to carefully check the abnormal ECG waveform. Record key. When the device is configured with a printer, press this key will automatically print the measured parameters. Main menu key. Press this key to set the menu. Machine accessories introduction. There's a model plugin on the left side of the machine, where you can insert and title carbon dioxide models, printer models, etc. to upgrade optional functions. This is the sensor interface. This is our standard accessory. The first is the ECG lead cable. Our standard configuration is the 5-lead ECG lead cable. There will be a slot here. Align the slot on the machine when installing it. Next is our blood oxygen probe. Our standard configuration is an adult blood oxygen probe. The interface has a slot, and the installation is aligned with the notch on the machine. The last one is our blood pressure cuff. Connect the blood pressure cuff to the blood pressure extension tube, and the extension tube is connected to the blood pressure interface of the monitor, and the interface will automatically jam. Interface display introduction. Press and hold the power button for 3 seconds to start the monitor and enter the operation interface. At the top of the interface is the status bar. The first item is time setting. Click to set a specific time. The second item is the patient management. Patient information can be set here. The default alarm limits for adults, children, and newborns are different in different modes. You can choose whether the pacing analysis function is turned on or off. Click this option to clear the existing data and create a new patient file. The third is the alarm area. It can display the alarm event, the name of the alarm event, and the time of the alarm. Click the ECG setting in the upper right corner. You can set the ECG lead type, waveform speed, etc. Click on the heart rate variability analysis to check whether heart rate variability has occurred during the monitoring period. Click the alarm limit setting. You can set the alarm switch, alarm upper and lower limits, alarm level, etc. Below is the blood oxygen value display. After clicking to enter the blood oxygen setting interface, you can set the alarm speed, pulse volume, and measurement sensitivity. Click the alarm setting. You can set alarm switch, alarm upper and lower limit, alarm level, etc. Below is our respiration rate. The respiration rate setting is mainly to set its breathing leads. There are 4 breathing leads that can be selected to make breathing rate monitoring more accurate. Below is the invasive blood pressure. The blood pressure value is on the right below. Click to enter the blood pressure setting interface. You can set various settings for measuring blood pressure. In the measurement mode, menu mode, automatic mode, continuous mode, standard sequence, and advanced sequence can be selected. The lower left is the body temperature setting. Our device supports two-way body temperature measurement. Menu bar introduction. Below is the display area is our menu setting bar. 6 interface settings. This is the standard interface. Dynamic trained interface. The real-time waveform is in the middle of this circle, and the parameter trained graph is on the left. You can see the trained changes in the parameters within 2 hours. OxyCRG interface display. This interface mainly integrates heart rate, respiration rate, and blood oxygen saturation. The other bed observation interface shows if there are multiple devices in the department connected to the internet, we can view the parameters of the bed monitor through the network. Large font interface display. The main parameters are enlarged and displayed, which is convenient for medical monitoring. IoT interface can display various anesthesia depth parameters and corresponding trained changes. This is the alarm silence. This is the record key. The functions of these 2 keys are the same as the shortcut key. Next is the information review. There are 6 items here. The first item is the blood pressure review. You can revisit historical blood pressure measurements. Click on blood pressure analysis. It will display the ambulatory blood pressure analysis chart. The second item is the review of alarm events. First, select a certain period of time and start to query the alarm events within this period. The third item is the trained graph review. Here we can see the long-term trained changes of all parameters, such as our heart rate, respiration rate, body temperature, ST segment, blood oxygen, blood pressure, blood temperature, etc. The fourth item is the trained list. In the form of the list, a set of data will be recorded at regular intervals. Here you can select the recording interval. The fifth item is the waveform playback, mainly for ECG waveform, blood oxygen waveform, and the respiratory rate waveform. There are the contents of the review interface. The sixth item is the event playback. Next is the waveform freeze. Next is non-invasive blood pressure. Click to measure blood pressure. Next is the alarm setting, which can set parameters such as ECG, blood oxygen, temperature, non-invasive blood pressure, upper and lower limits of the respiration rate, etc. Next is the lock screen. After clicking, the shortcut interface is locked and cannot be clicked to select, and then it will be unlocked on a standalone basis. Next is the main menu. Click on the main menu. The first is the patient information setting, which is the same as the patient management function in the status bar. Next is the alarm setting, which is the same as the function in the menu setting bar. Next is the sound setting. There are 5 types of volume, which are heartbeat volume, pulse volume, keyboard volume, prompt volume, and alarm volume. Click to adjust the volume of these parameters. The next step is to record output settings, which is convenient for doctors and nurses to capture the moment when the parameter is abnormal. Next is the call nurse button. Next is the event setting key. Next is the interface management. Click on the right mode. You can quickly enter the monitoring state with a low alarm sound and a low brightness without affecting the patient's rest. Click on the interface layout. You can change the position and the color of each parameter model according to different needs. Next is system maintenance, time setting, setting management. The next step is calculations, including drug concentration calculations and kidney function calculations. For drug concentration calculation, you can set the total amount, concentration, dosage, and other values of the drug to facilitate the reference of the data during the medical rounds. Kidney function calculation. You can record various indicators of kidney function, convenient for medical staff to view data. Daily maintenance. The monitor should be cleaned and disinfected regularly. It is recommended to use ethanol and ammonia. When cleaning, please turn off the monitor. Disconnected AC power, wipe with a cotton ball, and finally dry with a dry cloth. After 12 months of continuous use of monitor, it is recommended that qualified maintenance personnel conduct a comprehensive inspection and calibration.